Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some unpopular K-pop opinions. Well, my own unpopular K-pop opinions. And before we get started, I just want to put a huge disclaimer. These are just my personal opinions and you are welcome to have your own opinion down below. Let me know what you guys think. But please don't hate on me just because my opinions might not agree with you. These are just some of my personal unpopular K-pop opinions and I would love to hear what you guys think of these also down below. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe down below. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway for my channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys like this makeup look, it was actually inspired by ULZZANG from ITZY. It's from their new concept photo for the new music video. I'll actually leave the link to the video down below. It's uploaded on the FANSTA YouTube channel. And if you guys don't know, I'm a new featured content creator on FANSTA. So on top of my own personal YouTube channel, which I will be uploading regularly still, I'm just now making more videos and will also be uploading some of them onto FANSTA because I'm now a future content creator on there as well. But don't worry, I will be uploading regularly on this channel. This channel will always be my main priority, but I'm just a now future content creator. So basically, you just get double the content from me. Basically, essentially is what I'm saying. And yeah, let's get started and be sure to check out that video also down below. I'll leave a link to it down below. And yeah, let's get started onto the video. So the first unpopular opinion I have towards K-pop is the dating rules for idols. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but I don't think it's that big of a deal when idols date. I think it shouldn't be so shunned in Korea. I know it's very split on this opinion. Some fans don't think it's a huge deal. Some people will literally drop idols and drop groups if they're dating someone. And in my personal opinion, I'm a fan of the artist. And of course, you know, like I want Jungkook from BTS to like marry me, but like if he is dating another idol, if she makes him happy, if that's what he chooses to do with his own life, I feel like we should just be happy for them. Like, I don't know why you guys are hating on them, hating on the girlfriend, hating on the relationship. Like, you should just be happy that that idol is happy and living his life. And as a fan, I feel like that's what fans should be doing, is supporting them rather than trying to control their lives so much. You should allow them to be free and be honest, because to be honest with you guys, idols do date, and the more you hate on them, the more secretive it just gets, and it's just harder for them, and it just, I feel like, creates a barrier between the idol and fans relationship. So that's my personal opinion. I don't feel like idols should be kicked out of agencies just because they're dating someone, just because they're in love doesn't mean they're doing anything wrong. Like, I mean, how do you think you're created? Your parents were once upon a time in love and they created you. So love is a natural thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I feel like it shouldn't be so looked down upon. The next opinion is with JYP. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys agree with me. I think it's very, very unfair how JYP puts in so much money to promote TWICE, to promote his girl groups. But in my personal opinion, I feel like sometimes he kind of forgets about GOT7. I love GOT7 so much. They're one of my favorite groups of all time. As you guys know, I've been to 2 of their concerts for this past tour. I adore them. And I just kind of think that JYP doesn't put in as much effort with GOT7 as he does with the other groups, which I think is so unfair, because I feel like if he were to promote them more, to really put in more money to get their names out there, they could really be a huge group. They're so underrated because I feel like their agency is lacking in the part where, like, they're talented, they write their own songs, but the reason why I feel like they're not as big as other groups is also due to their agency not putting in as much effort as the people, like, as the boys and the members in the group, you know? The third opinion is some people think BTS is overrated or that their old songs are better, and I think that's such BS. Just because a group is really, really popular doesn't mean they're overrated. Like, just because you're a popular group, like just because you're the #1 artist right now, it doesn't mean you're an overrated artist. It just really means you have a lot of talent. I feel like people tend to like hate on them and say they're overrated just because they're so loved by so many people all over the world and so many people talk about them. That doesn't mean they're overrated. That literally just means that they're doing something right. Like, people are talking about them in such a bright and positive light. It just means whatever they're doing, it's right. Like, they're doing it right. They're talented. They write their own songs. They have amazing choreo. They're amazing dancers, singers. They're great idols. And also, I know a lot of people say that their old songs are better than their new songs. I don't know about that. I feel like I love all of their music, and I feel like people change. They're not that young teenage kids anymore. Like, they've grown up. It's been like it's been years. Like, their music is gonna change. I'm not the same person I was last month. How can you expect a group to make the same music as they made when they first debuted? Like, BTS has been famous for a very long time. It's not like 1 or 2 years. It's been famous for a very, very long time. So obviously music is gonna change, and they're gonna grow and develop as artists, but that doesn't make their new songs bad. I love their new music. I love their old music as well. It just, people change, people mature, and the type of music they produce will change as well as they grow older and older. Then we have to talk about the one, the only YG. So this man, I have so many things to say about this man. First of all, I don't think he should have stepped down from his company. I felt like that was a very cowardly thing to do. As a CEO, as the person who was the face of the company, I felt like, one, I know there were a lot of scandals going on with his company. As the boss and the face of the company, he should have tried to publicly, first of all, apologize to the public for all the scandals that has been occurring in his company, and then take a few steps back and just look at his company as a whole and see what's really going on. What's wrong? Is it the way that he's so strict with his idols, or what's wrong with his company, and try to fix it and make the company better, instead of being a coward and just stepping down and being like, oh, I don't want to be involved in this company anymore because like so many people are talking badly about his company due to the recent scandals that have been happening. Him stepping down just shows to me he's a very big coward, and that he makes these idols like sign contracts that like no matter what they do they can't get out of, yet when something goes wrong he backs down and just goes like, oh, I don't want to deal with this anymore, like bye. I think as a boss, as a CEO, that just shows that you never really believed in your company in the first place. Continuing on with YG, in my personal opinion, I don't think BI should have been kicked out of iKON. I feel like YG was way too harsh on that. I have done my research. I have done actually a lot of research, and I've seen that other idols from other groups who are a little bit bigger than iKON, they will get caught with drug scandals all the time. And if you don't know, doing drugs in Korea is very looked down upon. And I know you can have your own opinion if you think iKON did the drug or not, but point blank, even if he did the drug, which I'm not saying he did, even if he did do it, I feel like YG shouldn't have kicked him out. First of all, he was the leader, he was the face of iKON, he writes a lot of iKON songs, he has put in so much effort in the company. Just because someone made one small mistake doesn't mean they should be kicked out of their entire life. Shouldn't have been ruined for one mistake. I feel like he should have sent BI on like an apology tour, and I feel like YG should have given BI the help that he needed, like if he needed therapy, if he needed to talk to someone, if he just needs some sort of help. And I feel like that would have been the better resolution than kicking him out of iKON. Like, one, obviously he wasn't in the best state of mind if he was resulting into drugs to try to fit into like the perfect Korean idol standards. Obviously something like his mental state of mind wasn't at the best when he was resulting in that, and YG kicking BI out isn't gonna do it any better, and it's just gonna make it worse to the other members in the group. Like, that's their leader, that was their best friend. You're basically tearing them apart when you simply could have done an apology tour and tell BI to apologize to the public and saying that he'll learn from his mistakes and tell the public how he's trying to change and become a better leader. I feel like that would have made a better and a more powerful statement, because now he like ripped up iKON basically, because BI was a very important member. He was the leader and he wrote a lot of the songs. I just feel like that was way too harsh of a punishment, and it was kind of YG's way of just saying, like, I feel like BI was YG's warning to the company and to other idols, like, hey, if you make the same mistake, I'm gonna do the same exact thing to you. Because if I remember correctly, when he kicked out BI, it didn't take very long for him to make that decision. It only took a few hours. For someone who has done so much for your company and you only taking a few hours to think if you should terminate their contract, says a lot about you as a person. This next opinion, okay, one, I know you guys are gonna call me out for it because I thought of the exact opposite of this a few days ago, and I know a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with me, but hear me out. At first, I really did not want BTS to attend the VMAs. Like, if you don't know what's going on with BTS and the VMAs, basically the VMAs are being a little a little racist when it comes to Koreans and K-pop music. Let's just put it there. You can check out Twitter to see everyone in the world yelling at them for this. You can check news articles. Everyone is pretty much covering this right now. And a lot of people, including me a few weeks ago, really did not want BTS to attend the VMAs, to be like, hey, like, we don't need you, like, we're better than that. But in my personal opinion, I feel like BTS should attend the VMAs. Not only attend, but I really want these boys to perform. And not only perform, but I want them to perform some of their most hardest hitted singles. Like, I just want them to go on that VMA stage and go ham. Like, go like their best and like best possible performance, their hardest performance ever, and do it all at the VMAs. And the reason why is because, one, it'll show VMAs, it's like a bigger slap in the face to VMAs, thinking that, hey, just because you think we're not good enough for you, we're gonna show you that we're good enough, and we're gonna show you that just because you didn't nominate us for Artist of the Year, that we are the Artist of the Year. I feel like that will make a bigger impact than them just staying at home and not doing anything. I feel like that kind of shows that you're a little petty. I feel like them, first of all, just showing up at VMAs shows that they are the bigger person. If they were allowed to perform, them, obviously, they're going to perform the VMAs. I can tell you right off the bat, they're probably going to be one of the best performances, if not the best performance of the night. And they should do it exactly. The performance should be exactly like how they would perform in Korea. Because I feel like in the States, they're a little bit, the performances are great, don't get me wrong. But in the States, their performances are a little more, they're a little bit more not as intense, it's not as blown up into proportions like it is in Korea. But I want them to literally do a performance like how they would do in Korea, but except at the VMAs. I want them to show VMAs, to show everyone in America who they are and their potentials and how great they are. I want them to show VMAs. I want them to show everyone in the audience, all of the celebrities, that, hey, you guys are wrong for doing this, but we're gonna be the bigger person and we're gonna show you what we're made of. I feel like that shows a lot more from them. But in the end, honestly, I would support whichever decision they make. But that's just my personal opinion about the whole BTS and VMAs situation. That's basically it for my unpopular K-pop opinions. Let me know if you guys want me to do more videos like this. I really am thinking about doing one for K-beauty, unpopular K-beauty opinions. And yeah, that's basically it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And be sure to check out my new video that I posted on the FANSTA channel, where I recreated the new ITZY Makeup look for the new concept photos. And I'll leave a link to that video down below. And please subscribe. Once your girl hits 1,000, like I've been saying, I will be doing a huge giveaway. And that's basically it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.